one job, oh yeah. All it takes is one job, and everything is gonna be okay.
So, blocking primer. This is the first coat of primer, but it's going really well, just like the fenders, just like the doors, because I hand block the filler. Initial coat, you know, a lot of these old cars you got to kind of coat the whole thing with and I usually use a fiberall, and then I hit that with a mud hog, which is a big DA, and then I'll start my filler and I'll block all that filler by hand. So that's kind of how I'm ending up with a first coat where there's nothing really coming through. I know it's hard to see probably, but kind of what is happening. Oh, the camera doesn't like this. Kind of what's happening is you can see kind of this orange peel type stuff, and that's the, there it is, that's the 80 grit, just the orange peel of the primer. The 80 grit is going to be these heavy scratches in it. I don't really think that you straighten things after 80 grit. You're actually just smoothing it from that point. So I like to go an 80 grit on a block, and then I'll prime it with this. This is Evercoat 4-to-1, a very high build primer. You can lay as much on it as you want, and then I'll block it. I'm blocking it now in 180, which is usual body man, give it to the painter to prime grit. I like to do it this way because it's a little faster, especially on the amount of surface that I have to cover. So 80 grit, prime with a 4-to-1. I'll do as many coats as I got primer in the cup, and then block with 180, and then I'll prime it again. And then since it's turning out really good, I got like one spot here and a little spot here and a little spot over here to fill, and then I'll prime it with a more of a smoother primer, more of just a regular primer, not a high build, and then I will block that in 220, 400, and then paint it. So I got the hood blocked out, and it blocked out really well. There's a few things I want to come back to tomorrow on it. Fender blocked out really well. We had a couple of spots you can see, boop, boop, boop. And but nice to see it on there. And with one of those Kyle gaps there, one of the night shift customs gaps. Blocked this one out today. Same thing, turned out really well. Had 2 spots on it. And then once again, got that gap looking right. There's a little bit of a, I don't like how that this fender veers off just a little bit, comes out just a little bit. So I'll come back in here, weld that a little bit to about there, and then clean it up. And that'll be ready for another prime. Doors are prime and block twice. They're actually ready for paint. And we had already done inside all jammed and everything, so not planning on taking that door back off. And then got the first prime on the tailgate. This is original tailgate and really not bad. Did our custom grill. That's first bodywork, first prime, and forgot to do that. Forgot to paint that, prime that guy, but got that guy primed. That piece right there, nicest piece on the whole truck. Had one little dent. Everything else has been pretty much a complete massacre. But yeah, nice to see the truck kind of looking like a truck. Looks like a freaking monster truck. Love the intercooler up there and all that jazz. Oh, boys and girls, I'm freaking tired.
All it takes is one job, oh yeah. All it takes is one job, and everything is gonna be okay.